Peace, 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 peace. This is part 2 in the morning message. This is Chocolate Amun Ra. And this special is based on the relationship of the melanin man and the melanin woman. We also want to get to that doctor. There's so many of you participating in going to the doctors. Seem like every month you run into the doctors or something. You addicted to those pills. You addicted to the handsome doctor, that pretty nurse. Are you addicted? Your doctor's your savior. Because without you giving that information, that doctor don't know a goddamn thing. Your body's consuming all those drugs, pharmaceutical drugs. They got you addicted. They got you believing if you don't take this medicine, you're going to die. Well, you're going to die eventually. But you don't believe who you're supposed to be. You don't believe you're a God on this earth. You don't believe in the natural resources that the Creator have given you. You don't believe in it. You're scared to use it. You're scared to use the resources, the plants, the fruits. You're scared to use these things. You're scared to put combinations together. Read and do research on it. And find out what this works for you. Your high blood pressure. Your stress. Your sexual appetite. They got things for this here on earth, resources. But you want to go get that pill. You want to get that special pills to keep your penis hard. You want to go get these special pills that's supposed to help you enhance. All it is making the blood flow through the staff of your penis. Huh? What kind of man is you? You're supposed to eat certain foods to build up your immune system, to strengthen yourself. Exercise. Huh? I told you before what's in here. Apple cider and honey. You find what works for you, do it slowly, and if you notice it's starting to work for you, well, guess what? You use it. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. You understand? You do research, you find out what it does. You see how your body reacts to it. You understand? Why you can't use natural resources? Why you need your pills all the time? Huh? Why? You're strange. You talking about how you love your melanin race. You love your melanin race. You should. You should. The last episode I was talking about the melanin woman and why she shouldn't be sleeping. I mean, not why she shouldn't. I'm not going to say why she shouldn't. But I will say this, accordingly, when you do sleep with a bunch of people, you intake in their essence, their frequency, whether you like it or not. Just be around people for a long period of time, without even having sleeping with them, you're going to have some type of relationship with them. Your frequencies are constantly passing through each other. You develop a relationship. That's basically that's the English version. You develop a relationship. Let's look at the word relationship. Relationship.
Okay, I found this.
Okay, now, according to relationships are most often referred to interpersonal relationships, strong, deep, or close association or acquaintance between two or more people. Correlations and dependence of relationships in mathematics and statistics between two variables or sets of data. Relationships may also refer to relationships, archaeology, the position of space of an object with respect to another. Relationship as time goes by. An episode of the British TV series As Time Goes By, Relationship. An American rock band, the Relationship album, Blah 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 blah. We're not looking for that. Blah 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 blah. Right? So, based on relationships, hold on. Correlation and dependence relationships is mathematics and statistics between two variables or sets of data. The relationships may also refer to relationships, archaeology, position, and space. Okay, we read that already. Relationships in English band. Okay, we already read that already. We're trying to get something. Okay. Dealing with relationships, we already know. Relationships can be dealt with two people or many or group. Relationships also could be dealing with, as you seeing, and when I read it, dealing with space, different molecules, and so on and so forth. But what I need to let you know, relationship is based on time that goes on. When you're dealing with time, that's the meaning of what we're looking for, time. Because a real relationship is dealing with time. You're dealing with the individuals that you're forming some kind of relationship. Now, what's even more crazy is this. You're in a relationship with a person that you don't like. You're in a relationship with a person that you don't like. Don't think that's not true. Because eventually, you and that person that you truly don't like, that circle will come back around. The frequency constantly flows. It doesn't stop because you don't like that person. But one day, you and that person that you don't like will start holding a conversation. Why is this? Go figure. You have a relationship with them. You have a relationship in your neighborhood. You have a relationship in your house. You have a relationship at your job. Because these are the people that you're around majority of the time. You understand? And eventually, you will give in. You will give in. You understand? Because many different sources that can make this relationship begin to start to unfold. Time. Many relationships started because two people really didn't like each other, and all of a sudden, they're in a 20, 30-year marriage. Go figure. Come on, who are we fooling? So in this part two, I'm basically, I want to talk about the doctors. I want to talk about home remedies. I want to talk about, I know a lot of you fast. You can fast for 6 hours. You can fast for 12. You can fast, listen here, you can fast for 2 and 3 days. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But think about what I'm about to tell you. The atmosphere that we live in right now. Is it, and where you live at. Okay? I live here in New York. So I know dealing with all the giant tall buildings and things like that, the rays of the sun doesn't come down properly the way it's supposed to. Okay? What I love these cars, the electromagnesium, the word I'm looking for, status, the magnesium, the big giant buses with the big batteries. All these things are waves, frequency waves. You can't see them. Some of you can see the waves because of the heat. The heat. You can see the waves. But my point what I'm making is this. It's totally different when you're living in the country. When you live in the country, you don't see these waves. The only waves you're going to see is the waves of the heat. You'll see it. Microwave type waves is cooking your brain. It's literally is doing damages. You understand? Not only just that, a lot of you literally, you catch a headache. You catch a headache every day. You literally, because you got cell phones, tabs, you got miniature boost for music. Okay, you got giant TVs. All these are frequencies and waves that's in the air. Music waves. Microwave oven waves. When you turn on your microwave oven, you understand that? All those type of waves. Think about that. And you're trying to figure out why you catch a headache. But the first thing you want to do is do what? You pop a pill. Oh, I can't take it. I can't take it. You literally tell yourself this. You understand? Stress is number one. You stress because you don't want to deal with certain people. You stress because you open your fat ass mouth and say things you ain't supposed to be saying, and then you can't handle it. Then when it comes to your face, then you want to look like you want to look like a dummy by doing something like this. I don't know what you're talking about. A lot of you do it. You're in a situation that you don't belong into. Then you catch these wild ass headaches. And the first thing you want to do is get your pill. The pharmaceuticals is probably worth 20, maybe 48 some billion dollars. Probably even more than that. Pharmaceutical, literally. You want to sit up in here and get these pills, these drugs, and you take these drugs. Literally. Okay, listen. Pharmaceuticals went up at 0.10% today at 6,707 points. So if you think I'm bullcrapping, I'm going to show you. See the word pharmaceuticals? Can you see it? You understand? You a druggie. You don't even know it. You understand? They in the billions of dollars. They can't get that if you ain't feeding it to them. You take drugs beyond your wildest imagination. Melanated people live in a hospital. Melanated people live in the emergency room. You just do. I don't know why. You live in a hospital. Well, take these drugs. They got all kinds of drugs and stuff like they want you to take. And you take them instead of trying to find home remedy. They got you taking these horse pills. They got you talking about experiment drugs. I can talk like that because I've been there. They wanted me to take some experiment drugs. I told them, hell to the no. Hell to the no. If my body can't fix my problem, if the home remedies, and if I don't start doing my research, I started doing research how I could deal with my body. This is my castle. When you know you can't do nothing, then you pray to the Creator that this doctor do what they need to do properly. Because a lot of our people go in, and a lot of our people don't come out. And some of y'all in La La Land and don't believe this. Y'all don't believe. I can tell you a quick story real quick. Happened to me. This was probably about 15 years ago, maybe a little longer than that. Oldest child is 22. Yeah, about 15 years ago. I go in because I had a headache for 6 months. According to the doctors, after all the procedures I went through, they were saying that I was stressed. Because sometimes you could be in a place where you don't really want to be, and you will tolerate ignorance. This is where it comes back to play. I was telling y'all before. You could be tolerant to a lie. You understand? And hold on, I'm reading something now about pharmaceuticals. Now I know a pharmaceutical average, the sales salary is $128,000. Now what I want to know is how much the business make. What is the... But anyway, we'll get into it. Okay, pharmaceuticals discovery, develop, produce, and markets drugs or pharmaceutical drugs for uses, medication. Pharmaceuticals companies may deal in genetics or brand medication and medical devices. You understand? Pharmaceutical industries. I'm doing the research for y'all as I'm speaking. Now, back to my story. I went in there for headaches. They wanted to take fluid out of my back. Now, y'all got to pay attention to this. You got the doctor, you can sit there and wait. Or you can, you got the doctor, you can wait. And then you got these people walking around, they're like nurses, and they'll say, I can do the procedure, but you need to sign these papers. Now, if you don't know no better, well, guess what? You can get caught up in a lot of things. Not just that, if the people around you that's in the office with, in an emergency room or in the bedroom, if you don't know no better, guess what? You can be duped or talked into signing a paper. Once you waive your rights away, these people ain't giving a goddamn about you. Pay attention, goddesses, kings, and queens. It happened to me. I didn't know no better 15 years ago. 15 was about 15. About 15 years ago. They gave me medicine. I think it was Tylenol M3. I believe, no, Tylenol 3. It was like extra strength. I know it was like 800 grams. And it took the pain away. Like this. But I also was feeling a little dopey. Just a little bit. So, the guy came over and says, listen, the doctor's in dealing with another patient. And excuse me, I'm going through other things. The doctor's dealing with another patient. We can get you out of here faster if we go through these procedures, right? So I said, because I wanted to hurry up and get out of there. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I wanted to hurry up and get out of there. And I signed the paper. Now, I was with an ex-girlfriend of mine, and I'm thinking, she got her head on her shoulders. She was like, yeah, sign the paper because the emergency room was crowded. But the emergency room was crowded with a lot of dopies. When it's hot outside, I don't know why I'm telling the people, we just seem we need to be drinking and taking drugs and getting high to the maximum. This sun eats your brain up. Not supposed to eat your brain up, but dealing with the chemicals that you put in your body. And these chemicals does a big problem into your head, your brain. Drinking and smoking, taking narcotics, does a lot to the brain. And also do a lot to the body. So you're going to find a lot of people overdosing. A lot of people can't handle the drugs no more, especially dealing with the heat. Now, make a long story short, the guy put the needle in my spine. He misses several times. Now, how did he know? Because I was holding on to the bed rail. I turned around and looked. It's blood all over the place. The woman I was with at the time, she passes out. Literally passes out. And I'm looking at her like, what the hell? You passing out? You supposed to be watching my back. All of a sudden, I started feeling my legs. I'm not feeling my legs no more. I was standing up. All of a sudden, my body just dropped. Literally dropped. And I wasn't feeling my legs. You literally feel it going away. I turned around and tell this man, get the fuck off of me. Because he wanted to stick the needle in my spine again. I said, get off of me, man. Literally tell him, You don't know what you're doing. Oh, you got to calm down. Well, all this blood squirting out of my back. I'm serious, gods, goddesses, kings, and queens, brothers and sisters. I'm serious. Finally, the woman I was with at the time, she gets back up. I think you're supposed to know my back, have my back. Finally, the doctor, she was a female doctor, comes in, boom, says, what the hell are you doing? And the first thing he said, he signed the waiver. He signed the waiver. Listen to me, gods and goddesses. Don't get caught up in this game. He signed the waiver. So she looked at him like, you crazy ass. Without saying, you can read the expression on her face. She says, clean this mess up. That's what happened to me, gods, goddesses, kings, and queens. Y'all want to run to these hospitals, go when you really need to. You can stop the stress. You can stop the, you overweight. You can do it. Study these things. Your people already done it for you. Because you don't want to know your true heritage. You walking around here, jumping into hospitals and all that stuff for the smaller, common fucking cold? Why are you going to the hospital for the common cold? Your body has been on this earth. Your descendant, the bloodline, has been here so long. Common cold shouldn't affect you. It should be a non and void. But you putting these drugs in, how you gonna keep putting drugs in your system and you ain't getting rid of this shit? Come on. You know you can drink honey water that would deal with the pollen in the air. Do the research. You could drink honey that takes care of the pollen in the air. When you drink this, hello? But they don't want to tell you that. What they tell you is, take the pills. All right, now, I gave you a little short story, but I just want to let y'all know. Chocolate Amun Ra. And this is part 2 of the special morning. The sun rises. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Amun. I want to say peace to the gods and the goddesses, the kings and queens.